a show every single day.
Breakfast Club?
God damn it, the Breakfast Club.
Put that ass up on the Breakfast Club.
Made it! You can't say Breakfast Club without the Breakfast Club.
You're like this rare air.
You got platforms and partners all over the place because your demand is so high. People want to be in business with the Breakfast Club.
I don't think white people know how popular you guys are.
DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God.
Yeah, you guys really are like the hip-hop early morning and late night talk show.
Y'all know what y'all talking about.
Good morning, USA.
Yo 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 yo.
Jess Hilarious is on maternity leave. Charlamagne, what's up?
Peace to the planet. It's Thursday. How y'all feeling out there?
Yes. How you feeling, brother?
I feel blessed, black, and highly favored, man. I did the Daily Show last night, dropping the clues bombs for the Daily Show. That's my home away from home, because I got a few homes. Okay.
Well, congratulations. Do you still get nervous when you do that show?
I get nervous when I do Breakfast Club. I think you get nervous anytime you're doing something that means something to you. I think that there's healthy anxiety. Of course we have the irrational anxiety where you just think that the sky is falling for no damn reason. But then I think that there's healthy anxiety too. Anytime you're doing something that means something to you, you should feel a little something in your stomach.
Absolutely.
Your beard looks stupid again today.
Shut up. It's the same beard as yesterday.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's a little lighter on the other side. It was darker on one side. Now it's the same even tone on both sides, but it just looked stupid.
We're going to fix it. But anyway, salute to 50 Cent. I'm out in Shreveport, Louisiana. He's doing his Humor and Harmony weekend.
Okay.
And drop a bomb for 50 because I got here yesterday. And it took me about 9 hours to get here because flights were delayed because of the weather yesterday. But we still made it. It's no direct flights from many different places. I think you got to either go from Atlanta or Dallas. Everywhere else is connecting. So we connected. But when I landed in the city, it was just so amazing to see how he transformed this whole city to a weekend. I'm talking about...
Is Shreveport big enough for what they got going on?
Bro, we about to find out. We about to find out. So, when I landed, of course, you get in the Uber to get to the hotel, and everybody's excited. I mean, he's changed. He's for the weekend alone, he's bought like exclusive restaurants here, Lagos and Say Less, which are big restaurants in New York. He's brought that here. He's brought so many different vibes. He built an actual sphere. So if you know like the sphere like Vegas, he actually built one here for the weekend so everything could be indoor because the weather's like 105, 108 degrees this weekend. So he did it so everything would be nice and cool. I mean, he really put a lot into this weekend, and it's coming out of his own pocket because he just wants to show people what Shreveport is about. So it's not about him making money. He just wants to invite everybody to Shreveport, Louisiana. So that is pretty dope. So salute to 50 Cent. I'm really proud of what he's done. He spent a hell of a lot of money getting everything together, and it's coming out amazing. So hopefully this weekend is really, really dope.
A lot of creatives there this weekend, right? A lot of comedians. I know my guy Andrew Schultz is there this weekend. A lot of actors, a lot of writers, a lot of musical artists. So what I want you to do, Envy, is find somebody who can draw and tell them to fix your beard. Okay, throw away whatever Sharpie you've been using. Please find someone who can draw because it's a lot of comedians there this weekend, and when they see you with that paint on your face, okay, it's going to be a lot of jokes. That's all I'm telling you.
I'm staying away from the comedy show. I'm going to let you know that
I just
right
don't
now.
understand why y'all put ink on y'all face. You got to have hair. You're supposed to put the dye on top of some hair.
You want to know what happened? You really want to know?
Please. You're just sitting there looking suspicious.
I'm looking suspicious. So I usually don't cut my beard this low. I cut it this low because I knew I was going to be gone for so many days, right? Because you don't have a barber down here. I'm going to be gone for 5 days. I don't have a barber down here, so I cut my beard extra low. And then I'm ashamed. I use my Just for Men. I ran out of Just for Men, so was only able to do one side, and I didn't realize it until I already put it on.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all be having Unc in here feeling like he's stupid. I know I ain't stupid. I got eyes, all right? I'm the only person in here acknowledging how ridiculous he look. Everybody just looking at me like I'm just talking out my ass.
So I said I'm gonna fix it when I get here. So this morning when I get up, I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me and my.
I can't help it. I gotta look at you all morning. All right.
Don't worry about my. Don't look at me. Turn the camera off.
I'm about to call Shreveport police. There's a suspicious looking man. There's a suspicious looking man running around here. He got his COVID mask. He don't have his COVID mask on. He got it around his chin.
I hate you.
But listen, you know who's joining us today? An icon living, a legend.
Right. That's
Her
right.
name is MC Lyte. Dropping the clues bombs for MC Lyte, damn it.
Yes.
She's releasing her 9th studio album, 101. It comes out in September, but we'll be here just to talk about the amazing career that MC Lyte has had. And
she
still
sure
having.
has. That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll talk to her in a little bit. And then we got front page news with Morgan with a lot going on yesterday. We'll break it all down, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now let's get in some front page news. Good morning, Morgan.
Good morning, y'all. Get 'em, Mo. So, yeah, let's get into this front page news. Vice President Kamala Harris and her new running mate are on the campaign trail. Speaking from Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Harris called out former President Donald Trump. Let's hear more from VP Harris at her rally in Wisconsin.
So this is a fight to make real the promise of America for every person in our nation. And also, I'll tell you, and I promise you, our campaign is going to reach out to everyone. From red states, from blue states, from the heartland to the coast. This campaign is not just about us versus Donald Trump. It's about two very different visions for our nation. Donald Trump handpicked 3 members of the United States Supreme Court, the court of Thurgood and RBG, because he intended for them to overturn Roe v. Wade. And as he intended, they did.
So, yeah, later on in the date, Harris also joined Tim Walz for another rally in Detroit at the Detroit Metro Airport. Now, she told supporters there is a lot on the line in the November election and added that when we fight, we will win. She seemingly also had to fight against some protesters in the crowd. Let's hear more from Harris in Detroit.
He intends to cut Social Security and Medicare. He intends to surrender our fight against the climate crisis. And he intends to end the Affordable Care Act. You know what? If you want Donald Trump to win, then say that. Otherwise, I'm speaking.
I like the way she handled that. I mean, that's honestly how she'd be snapping at me. But, you know, that's the real Vice President Kamala Harris right there. And that's what we need to see. I also like seeing her go off script because, you know, she's been saying the same thing at all these rallies, and repetition is good. But because there's so much light on her, it just sounds like, you know, she's repeating herself over and over. So it's good to see her go off script and, you know, get at those individuals. Who was that? Was that people protesting against Israel?
Absolutely. Yes, it was. Okay. In fact, those were pro-Palestinian protesters. In fact, Detroit is home to a large number of Muslims and Arab Americans, many whom voted uncommitted in Michigan's Democratic primary last February in protest over Biden's position on the Gaza war. So just to give you some background context as to why people were protesting at her rally. Now, meanwhile, former President Trump weighed in on the Democratic ticket. Speaking to Fox and Friends, Trump said Harris's choice of Governor Walz as her running mate is great for his campaign. Let's hear from the former president.
He's a very, very liberal man, and he's a shocking pick, and I'm thrilled. I could not be more thrilled. There's never been a ticket like this. This is a ticket that would want this country to go communist immediately, if not sooner. We want no security. We want no anything. He's very heavy into transgender. Anything transgender he thinks is great. You wouldn't feel very comfortable if you're in Israel right now with this team. This is the worst team ever assembled for a Jewish person or for Israel.
Yeah, so he doubled down on the belief that Harris didn't pick Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro as her running mate because he's Jewish. And they were afraid that would offend some people. So those were Trump's thoughts.
I'm telling you, you got to watch Fox News. I've been watching Fox News the last 2 days. I mean, I watch all the news networks, but they are so hilarious. Like, I mean, they say that the Democrats are anti-Semitic, anti-Jewish. Tim Walz is a far-left lunatic who wants open borders, who wants to chemically castrate your kids, let men play women's sports, and put tampons in men's bathrooms. They call him Tampon Timmy.
Oh my gosh. You know what else you should watch?
What?
You know what else? The NFL, it's back today. Preseason 1 kicks off today with the New England.
Are there tampons in the men's locker rooms, though? That's what I need to know.
Maybe. It depends what state they're playing.
Right. Exactly, Envy. So, yes. Preseason week 1 kicks off today with the New England Patriots hosting the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants hosting the Detroit Lions. Just to note, guys, the Giants and the Lions actually have been having joint practices. The two teams were both fined $200,000 by the NFL for fighting during those joint practices. Sources say more than a dozen scuffles took place over the 2-day joint practice. So the NFL reminded all teams in a memo that is unprofessional conduct and it will not be tolerated. Both games start at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight. Preseason 1 continues with 3 games on Friday, 9 games on Saturday, and 2 on Sunday. So, yeah.
Well, the preseason doesn't officially start until August 11th when the mighty Dallas Cowboys play at 4:30 p.m. against the Los Angeles Rams. Okay. You know, because you know what we doing this year? You know what them Dallas Cowboys doing this year.
They not doing nothing.
We going to the Super Bowl.
He's delirious right
we
now.
going to the Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah, I'll talk to y'all in a bit. We got to get
thank
this
you so much.
away.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open again. 800-585-1051. Get it off your chest. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest.
Keep calling.
800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
What's up, Envy?
Hey, what's up, Trav?
What's going on, Miss Hilarious?
She's on maternity leave.
Oh, no, I didn't know she went out. She went on maternity leave. Okay, well, Jess, if you're listening, I hope everything goes well for you, girl. Now, I hope you have a beautiful, perfect, healthy baby. Anyway, what's up, Shard?
Peace, sis. What's happening?
I just wanted to call and say thank you to Envy and thank you to you, Charlamagne, for allowing Beauty to come out there and meet you guys. She was so excited. She had a wonderful birthday. Literally, it says you guys helped her have a wonderful birthday. So thank you guys so much.
Salute to Blind Beauty. Blind Beauty is Trav's friend. What's her real name?
Yes. Her name is Dina.
Dina. Yes, and Dina she's blind, visually impaired.
That's right.
Yes, visually impaired. And she's a talented, visually impaired, piece of work, man. And
yeah, she's a songwriter.
Yeah, she's a songwriter. She is a artist. Me and her dropped a song called Outside, HOES. I don't know if I can say that word on the radio.
I'm outside, ho.
Come on now, Sean. What you know about that?
I heard it a couple of times.
Oh, well, dude, I need y'all to please go stream my project, Jukebox Down 1 Hip Hop R&B Edition. It is a songwriting demo for me, but me and Beauty also have a popping song in there, honestly.
I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, Trav. I don't know why y'all not selling more records. And I'm not talking about y'all as artists. Like, you're a songwriter. She's a songwriter. Y'all actually write a lot of dope records. And I
tried, so crazy. I tried to give that record away. I've been trying to give one record away. That's like the most least one that I like. Because I have like quite a few in the stuff, and that's the one I don't really care about. But yeah, it's hard.
It's gonna happen for you, brother. I believe in you.
Appreciate it. All right, y'all.
And in this industry, all you gotta do is a little D to get on, and you do that for fun now. So
Charlamagne,
bye, y'all.
You should follow suit. Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed.
I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Everything with me is blessed.
Call up next. 800-585-1051.
Not just me. I'm what the culture feeling.
Hello, who's this?
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's happening, brother?
Oh, good morning. How y'all doing? Jess up there?
No, she on maternity leave, man.
Oh, okay. The baby was healthy. I don't know.
No, the baby ain't been born yet.
He's not here yet.
Oh, okay. But let me get to it. Charlamagne, you say your words of affirmation every day?
Every day.
Yes, sir. To make you feel good, don't it?
Yes,
good way
sir.
to start the day.
I woke up this morning and I read out of my I got 2 daily affirmation books. I have the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday, and I have the Laws of Human Nature affirmation book from Robert Greene.
Yes, sir. That's good stuff. So what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get my wife to get my words of affirmation tatted on her. That way I can see it every morning before I go to work, and to be a good way to start my day. But she don't want to get the tattoos. I'm trying to help y'all help me to convince her to get the tattoo.
I'm not doing that because I'm going to encourage you to go by the Daily Laws, 366 meditations on power, seduction, Mastery, Strategy, and Human Nature by Robert Greene. That's what I read every morning. And go get the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday. There's no need for you to
But listen though, check it out though. That's what I want to do. I'm telling my wife when I wake up and I'm back there, I want to read it, and I want to say to myself, nothing can stop me. I'm all in the butt.
Have a good day, sir. Thank you for bringing back that oldie but goodie. Okay.
He took 60 seconds to set that up.
That was an oldie but goodie. You know, back in the day, we did this thing on the radio called now that's what I call gay, Volume 69, and we remixed a bunch of hits, and that was one of our hits. Nothing can stop me. I'm all in your butt.
We are so dumb and so childish. Hello,
when we were young.
No, we weren't.
Hello,
who's this?
Hey, this is Toy Everyday. How you guys doing today, man?
What's up, brother? Get it off your chest.
Man, I'm just calling to be your public defender from this point on, man. From this point on, when anybody calls the radio station talking about how biased you guys are about politics, tell them to reach Toy Everyday, because you guys literally just yesterday talked about inflation, and then the guy's going to say that you guys don't talk about inflation. One guy going to call and say you guys are too much for Trump and biased. The other person calls and say you about Harris. It's like they clearly don't listen to the Breakfast Club. They got to be getting snippets from the internet.
Absolutely. That is 100%. And I mean, people can take any snippet they want and paint a whole narrative around it, throw it out on social media, and then it catches wildfire. And now you got a bunch of people labeling you something that you're not. But guess what? It don't matter. You just got to continue to speak truth to power the best way you know how.
True. That's true. But if you guys are ever bored, just tell them to hit up Toy Every Day. I'm a driver, man, and I'm with my partner on the steering wheel. I got nothing but time on my hands.
Yes, sir.
Right, brother.
Thank you, brother.
All right.
Hello, who's this?
DJ Rob.
What's up, brother? Get it off your chest.
What's going on, man? Charlotte Envy. I know she ain't there right now, but Jess, what's her peace and blessings on her
Peace, King.
her new beginnings on life, man. But no, man, I like to get off my chest, bro. Like Fox News, man. I watching them, man. I can't explain how dumb and ignorant they sound, man, with this rhetoric that they're pushing with everything, talking about Kamala and her new VP candidate Walls, like just saying everything about it, like he's lying about this and lying about that. Like they're trying to just find any type of dirt that they can pick up.
But it's hilarious.
It makes no sense.
But it's hilarious though. You got to watch it from an entertainment perspective.
It is funny, bro. It is funny, but like I don't know why. I think just because it's so asinine. It's like you guys everybody, the whole entire world has seen and heard. We're witnessing Donald Trump do all of the ignorant things that he's doing, and it's like you're not saying. It's like everything that he's done, they're not even mentioning, but they want to try to shine bad light on the stuff that really makes no sense. That's not even bad. Like I think they said something about Walls having a DUI. I think you mentioned about that the other day. It was like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about Trump grabbing them by the vagina.
I mean, you talking about a DUI from 30 years ago, but Trump got fresh charges now. I'm gonna tell you, I was watching Fox the other night, and it was so funny. They was going in the commercial because I be flipping back and forth between CNN, MSNBC, and Fox, and so they was about to go in the commercial, and Jesse Water goes, "How is Kamala Harris gonna pay back her sugar daddies?" We'll find out when we come back. I was like, "Oh, I can't turn now. Now I can't turn. I can't turn. Now I gotta watch this."
It's stupid, man. But nah, bro. Like I don't know. All I want to know is Envy Charlotte. Y'all already get these vaginas in November because according to them, all men that vote for Democrats, we finna get vaginas in November. I'm ready.
I had one since 2016. I started transitioning into 2016.
I'm with bro. Hey man. Hey man, y'all stay blessed, man. I love y'all.
All right, brother. Peace. Did Envy just say, let me see? I don't want to talk to Envy. Hey, I want to get something off my chest. Eddie, did you check the camera and see who stole out of our office?
Oh, did we find
Okay, I need to know who stole out of our office. Somebody sent me a backpack, and it had a bunch of stuff in there, like AirPods and everything. It was some gifts somebody had sent to me, and somebody just straight up stole it. And they didn't know that we got a camera right outside the office. So I need to know if we saw the security footage. Because I want people fired.
You've been sitting there for 3 days. Nobody found out who did it?
I don't know. I'm just following up now. I want people fired.
All right.
And if it was your friend, your friend just got you fired. Okay? I'm letting you know that's how I'm coming with it. Pause.
All right. Wow. All right. Well, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051.
Oh, engineer's still looking at tapes. Just got the word. Oh, y'all going to jail.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
When we come back, we got Jess with the mess. Charlamagne, can you spell tomorrow?
TOMMORROW.
That's not it, and we'll tell you who else couldn't spell it. We'll do it when we come back.
How you spell tomorrow?
Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Jess Hilarious is on maternity leave. She didn't have the baby yet, but she's out. She's resting, and hopefully, little baby will be.
She ain't resting. She's trying to get that baby out. She walking, hitting my wife asking when she should take the castor oil.
She on that castor oil now?
Well, no, she's not on it, but I don't think she took none yet.
Well, she about to get on that. Maybe.
I don't know. I'll call it a day.
Well, let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies,
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shifter.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Now, if you don't know, 2 Chainz and his son Halo have a podcast together. It's called Me and Halo. And recently they were doing an interview with T.I. and his son King. And Halo asked King if he know how to spell tomorrow. Now, I just asked Charlamagne how to spell tomorrow, and Charlamagne got it wrong.
What did I get wrong? I said Tomorrow.
No,
what did I get wrong?
You said Tomm. That's exactly what you said.
Oh, I added 2 M's?
Yeah, you sure did.
Tomorrow. So it's 2 M's. No, it's 2 R's, 1 M.
Yes.
That's all you got to remember. Tomorrow. What King say?
Well, when Halo asked King, this is what he said.
How do you spell tomorrow?
Yeah. Okay. Tomorrow.
No.
That is it.
No, it isn't. It's spelled. It's spelled Tomorrow.
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't have a W.
The reason I gave it to King,
I ain't had a
because
W.
boy, my text messages, the last thing I'm spelling right is tomorrow. I ain't gonna even lie. I put whatever, just as long as I put Tom.
Life is not a spelling bee.
That's
okay? And if it wasn't for autocorrect, some of y'all would be spelling just like that.
No, I spelled just like that. I actually put the number 2, and then I put Morro tomorrow.
Yeah, you don't realize how bad you can't spell. I mean, I write every day, right? Because of my profession. But most people don't write every day.
No.
So you'd be shocked how many words somebody be like, spell such and such, and you'll say it and it come out wrong.
Or not only that, when I text now, a lot of times I talk into the phone. And I don't actually write things down. I talk into the phone. Hey, da-da-da-da-da.
I ain't got that kind of energy. I'm not gonna lie. You gotta call me. I just started using audio messages, because I feel like if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just call you.
Nah, I don't do audio messages, but if I'm typing something, I could be like, "Yo, Charlamagne, I'll see you in a few," and I just write it, especially when I'm driving, and it just.
Well, I want you to know every time you say that, few turns to boo. So you didn't send me yet. So that explains what Charlamagne. I see my boo. What?
Yo, shut up, man.
What that got to do with anything?
Now, Nelly was arrested yesterday at about 4:45 a.m. in a St. Louis casino.
Global rap superstar and St. Louis native Cornell Nelly Haynes Jr. was arrested early Wednesday by Missouri State Highway Patrol in Maryland Heights. According to Missouri State Highway Patrol, Nelly was taken into custody around 4:45 a.m. at Hollywood Casino in Maryland Heights. The report says while verifying his identity at the casino, an outstanding warrant from Maryland Heights Police Department was found, leading to his arrest without incident. After arresting him on the outstanding warrant for driving without insurance, Missouri State Highway Patrol said after searching him, they found 4 ecstasy pills. He was released from jail shortly after his arrest. Missouri State Highway Patrol stated formal charges for felony possession of a controlled substance will be submitted to the St. Louis County Prosecuting Attorney's Office.
I don't like seeing people arrested for traffic offenses, man. Like driving without insurance or suspended license or not paying a ticket. Those should be like fees, not arrest. I've always thought that my whole life. I don't think that's stuff you should be arrested for.
Well, I agree. Well, Nelly's attorney, Rosenblum Schwartz, is saying cap. And what he's saying, what actually happened, that Nelly was actually in the casino and Nelly won. He won big. And then when you win big, you got to go collect your money.
Mm-hmm.
When you go collect your money, Nelly said he's won, big jackpots a bunch of times. They never check his ID. They never run to see if he has warrants. They ran to say if he had a warrant this time because he felt like the cop was really trying to make a movie, which he did.
Why would they have to check Nelly's ID in St. Louis?
Exactly. And that's what they're saying.
It's Nelly.
That's what they were saying. They were saying Nelly travels so much internationally, and they always check for warrants, and this has never popped up. So when they found out that he had a proof of insurance, didn't have a proof of insurance, they cuffed him and paraded him through the casino, and they allegedly found the ecstasy pills. They're not saying if that's true or not.
I thought his lawyer said that wasn't true either. He didn't get arrested for possession of ecstasy.
No,
thought I
he
read
didn't get
that.
arrested for possession of ecstasy. He got arrested for proof of no insurance. That's what he got arrested for. And they're saying that allegedly they found these ecstasy pills in his pocket. But they believe that this case will be thrown out and they won't have a problem or any other incidents from here.
Yeah, I don't like to hear about old heads with young man drugs. I'd be so concerned. Just stick to the THC. Anything else gonna kill you when you're over the age of 45. Okay,
Yeah.
And don't smoke it. If the smoke isn't good for your cardiovascular health, do edibles, please.
Yeah,
Please
and-
stay
and
away
like-
from all that stuff. But his lawyer said he
and
ain't had no ecstasy though. So where'd that come from?
They didn't say if he had it or had it or not. They just said allegedly. That's all they said. They didn't say if he had it or not. Now, and also I just want to say, like what you absolutely positively said, yes, we have to change those rules because if you have a traffic infraction, there's no way you should have to go to jail for that. That makes no sense. No sense at all. That
Yeah,
actually happened one time.
I never liked that. I never thought that you should be arrested for driving offenses. You can be fined crazy. I just never thought that was a reason to put people in handcuffs. And there's been times, you get pulled over, they think you got a ticket that you didn't pay, they cuff you up, sit you in the back of the car, then find out that the ticket is paid, and they take the cuffs off you. Like, I don't like all that.
Yeah, I actually got arrested in Harlem. This is when I first moved to New Jersey, and I didn't know when you move to New Jersey, you have to hand in your license plates. Because I'm from the school where, your dad has license plates. The license plates are all in the garage. So I never handed in my license plates when I moved to New Jersey, and I didn't know that's an infraction that will get you arrested. And they arrested me, and I got locked up for that.
It's the worst.
Yeah, it was stupid. All right, well, that is Jess with the Mess. Now, when we come back, we got front page news. Morgan Wood will be joining us. And then the OG, the legend, the icon, MC Lyte will be joining us. So don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. What's up, Morgan?
Good morning. Yeah, so President Biden, he's weighing in on the ticket. In fact, he doesn't have faith that a peaceful transfer of power will happen if former President Trump loses the election. Biden made the remark in an interview with CBS News set to air in full on CBS Sunday morning. Let's hear more from President Biden.
Trump loses, I'm not confident at all. He means what he says. We don't take him seriously. He means it. All the stuff about if we lose, there'll be a bloodbath. Look what they're trying to do now in the local election districts where people count the votes. They're elected, they're putting people in place in states that they're going to count the votes, right? You can't love your country only when you win.
I've been saying this for weeks. Y'all don't listen to me because I got a list. You will have Trump's cronies all around the country who will refuse to certify the results of the election. You have a Supreme Court that Trump handpicked 3 far-right judges on. And in light of all the Supreme Court's recent rulings, what do you think they're going to do if Trump loses in November and then Trump challenges the results of the election? What do you think the Supreme Court is going to do?
Overturn it, like you said. No, but seriously, you have been saying things, and don't be so down on yourself because you're saying stuff and then stuff is happening. So keep talking. The president did refer to the comments that Trump made back in March while talking about economic policy, saying that in the following months that he would accept the results of the election if it was, quote, fair, legal, and a good election. So, yeah.
And when he just told all those folks, vote for me this one last time, you'll never have to vote again. I'm telling you, the GOP has it fixed to where either when they lose elections, the elections are rigged, the elections weren't fair, or they win. That's it. Those are the two options for them.
All right, well, switching gears in other news. More details are surfacing surrounding the Sonia Massey case, the black woman who was shot and killed by a former sheriff's deputy in her home in Illinois. Now, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker says he is disappointed with the answers Sangamon County Sheriff Jack Campbell has given for why the deputy who shot and killed Sonia Massey was even hired. The governor doesn't understand how the sheriff ended up hiring former Sangamon County Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson without knowing his background. Let's hear more from Governor Pritzker.
The way in which this deputy sheriff was hired, the background should have been taken into account. The way he was hired is an enormous question mark.
Yeah, so records show that the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office was the 6th Illinois Police Department that Grayson had worked for in less than 4 years. In an interview last week with ABC News, Campbell called Grayson's career path a plus and noted that he didn't have any use of force complaints against him prior to being hired. Now, Grayson faces 3 counts of first-degree murder in the shooting of Sonia Massey. And of course, switching gears to Team USA and Team USA news, the United States continue to collect hardware at the 2024 Paris Olympics in track and field. Quincy Hall won his first career Olympic medal after taking gold in the men's 400-meter final. Kenneth Roques won silver in the 300 meters steeplechase, and Katie Moon captured silver in the women's pole vault final. Now, U.S. women's basketball beat Nigeria 88-74 in the quarterfinals of the Olympics, extending their winning streak to 59 games. Asia Wilson led all scorers with 20 points and 11 rebounds for a double-double, and Team USA will take on Australia in the semifinals on Friday. And the U.S. women's soccer will play for gold after defeating Germany 1-0 in the semifinals of the women's soccer tournament. The match went in extra time, with Sophia Smith breaking the scoreless tie in the 95th minute. The U.S. will now battle Brazil. Good luck on that for the gold medal on Saturday. Did you guys know that Dennis Rodman's daughter, Trinity Rodman, is on that team?
I had no idea.
Busy. Absolutely.
That's so cool, right?
Soccer,
Of course, Team USA claimed 94 medals total, which includes Games Best 27 medals with just 4 days left in the Olympics. So keep in mind that if you download the free iHeartRadio app, it features hourly updates and highlights of NBC's coverage of the 2024 Paris Olympics. That's your front page news. You guys got any questions?
All right.
No, you covered a lot, Morgan. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So if you want some more, you can hit me on social at Morgan Media, and of course, more news coverage at the Black Information Network, BINnews.com. Talk to y'all again.
The OG, the legend, MC Lyte will be joining us. We're going to kick it with MC Lyte when we come back, so don't move. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, indeed.
An icon, a legend, hip-hop royalty.
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have MC Lyte. Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you feeling this morning?
Very much. I feel good. I feel energized.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel when you hear that icon, legend? Because it's all true. Pioneer is another one you should add. How do you feel?
It feels good, I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like I'm still doing work, and I think there's also a whole host of people that really don't understand why other people say that.
Well, one of the reasons is you are the first female rapper to release a full solo album with Light as a Rock back in '88. Did you even understand the gravity of that? Did you even know what that meant back then?
Absolutely not. Yeah, no, I went in. As a matter of fact, I can look at it now and see that it was an audition. But when they asked me to come to Staten Island to meet with the record label, I just was going. I had my little rhyme book. I asked my mom, could I go? I think it was on a school night. Mm-hmm. And so I met the guy that really I grew up in hip-hop with. As a matter of fact, I write my rhymes the same way that he taught me how to write my rhymes.
Wow.
And so I got on the ferry. I went all the way over there, and, I had my rhyme book. I pulled it out. I said my rhyme. Milk was like, say something to this. Okay, now say something to that. And, and literally that's how I Crammed to Understand You and Paper Thin and Light as a Rock and all of that was born. Wow. But no, I just felt like I was just doing what I love.
Like you're one of the reasons that men are so toxic. Between the hardcore era of hip hop and you saying that ladies want a roughneck,
right?
Oh,
yeah, that's terrible.
That's how we gotta be.
I'm so sorry.
Wow,
he said, I'm so sorry.
When I perform now, I'm like, where's all the reformed roughnecks? Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Mm-hmm. One of my favorite verses from you was on self-destruction. But even back then, you always had socially redeeming messages in your music. Mm-hmm. Why did you feel the need to address social and political issues back then?
Well, I attended an African school as a kid called Weusi Shule, and excuse me, there were certain values that we just learned, and I felt like I needed to use my voice for something important. Mm-hmm. And because my mom worked at North General Hospital in Harlem, and when I would go see her, I would get on the elevator. She was on the 7th floor, but I think on the 3rd or 4th floor was the rehabilitation center. Mm-hmm. So sometimes getting into the elevator, I would see like heroin addicts that had decayed veins and holes. And I just was like, what a rough life. I need to say something to my peers in hopes of them never going this route. Mm-hmm. And then aside from that, I saw Fort Apache, the Bronx, really early in life. And I was like, oh my God, they put her on drugs. They made her a drug addict. So no, you don't need to be anywhere around that. So I think that's where it stems from.
You think artists now have a cultural responsibility to use their voice for advocacy and just to spread messages?
I would think so, but that's not the story that most of us tell. I do think that there is room for everyone, and I always have to use what it is that I know. Heavy D wasn't that, but we still loved him. He promoted love, which I think is one of the most important aspects of life. Will was never that, but we love him still. He made us feel good and feel confident and strong. So I think it's room for it all, but I do think it shouldn't be ignored.
Do you think that's missing in hip-hop now? Like the self-destruction type of records, people coming together for good? Because you don't really see that anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you can get a self-destruction type of record now.
I think we could if someone I think if Kendrick said we're going to do it, it would happen. You got to give the power to those who have it at this moment. And if they decided that that's what they wanted to do, I'm sure it would happen.
Who put self-destruction together?
KRS-One.
KRS-One, and he called everybody and said, let's do it, and everybody obliged.
Absolutely.
And you haven't put out an album in 10 years. But you got a new album coming out called 101.
Yeah.
Why are you getting back into this crazy game?
LL challenged me. He
Really?
did. Yeah. We did a Leading Women Define is one of those annual events Deborah Lee does, and so I did a fireside chat with him. And in the midst of it, he says, I'm putting out new music. I was like, oh, that's great. He said, when you putting out music? And I was like, well, I don't know. He's like, stop being scared. I was like, scared? And once he said that, then I was like, okay, I got to get to it. And I had been working on music, but I had been working on music so long. At that point, it was just like, okay, I guess I'm just working on music with no real plans to do anything with it. And then finally I said, now's the time. In 2014, I did a really great record called Legend. Yeah, and the executive producer was not such a good guy, and he took advantage of the producers that were on the record. And I just was like, I don't want to get into that hell. And so I'd rather give it away than get into the game of the promotion and marketing and involving these guys who really weren't being taken care of in the right way. And so that kind of fell by the wayside. And I think that took a little bit of steam out of me as well. But this new one, I really enjoyed making it.
You got a song, King King, with Queen Latifah, where you're uplifting and honoring good men. Is that your way of atoning for Roughneck? I'm trying to right your wrongs.
Sure thing. Yeah, you know what's so crazy is I get so emotional when I see the winning team. That moment of vulnerability when they've won and they're showing one another, the respect and the love and the honor, and you can see all of the turmoil that they've gone through for the whole season. But also I see a lot of young guys who have found the woman that they want to be with, but perhaps they're not with other guys who have made that step into what it really takes to enter into manhood. And so it's like, nah, she ain't the one, or, you've got to be able to decide who is good for you. And so I just wanted to, uplift those who have made those decisions in hopes of the younger on the way to being king can say, oh, that's a good thing. Creating the spotlight for the role model so that they can become what it is that others will look at and say, I can be that.
How was it being back in the studio with Queen Latifah? Just spending that time with her?
It was great. We spend a bit of time together preparing for her shows. So we've done maybe about 4 shows with her this year. And when I say we, I mean myself and Yo-Yo and Moni Love. Moni Love tours with her all the time. But when she calls in the pack, we all come in and we get to spend a couple of days together. But it was so funny. I was in the studio. I told her I'm going to be in the studio from 2 to 2. She shows up at midnight. She's like, yo, where you at? Okay, I'm here. And she shows up and I'm like, I play it for her and I'm like, okay. And she goes, okay. And she goes into the studio. And so my promise to her is, do this and I don't want nothing else from you.
Ever again in life?
Well, no. With this song.
With this song, okay.
Right.
All right, we got more with MC Lyte when we come back. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking with MC Lyte.
Legend.
Thank you.
I feel like the 80s artists had a tough time, and I feel like we don't celebrate those artists enough, right? When we talk about Lights and the Queen
You mean
I don't consider you an 80s artist, though.
Well, I started in 88. I got one off in 88, but
even early 90s. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but most of my success is in the 90s. Mm-hmm. But what I can say is, so did Will, so did LL. Mm-hmm. Nas was shortly after. He came in 92, so that wasn't too.
But even LL, I don't feel like LL gets the love and respect that he should for what he has done. Like, if you really think about it, and when people talk about top fives, LL should be in that conversation. And a lot of times he's not, which is crazy to me. You think about what LL did and what he transcended to what he is. I feel like he doesn't necessarily get the love that he should get. Big Daddy Kane the same way.
Right. I guess I'm in the circle that gives the love. So, and I see the respect. And now with his new brand and the new platform that he has, I think, you know, for me, success is tied to how many others can you help? Right. Who are you lifting up? Who are you reaching back to pull up? And he's definitely been able to do that and put a lot of people to work who haven't been to work in some time.
And you got another song on your album called Change Your Ways.
Yeah.
How important is self-reflection and accountability?
Oh my goodness. It's everything. It's your whole experience. And, you know, I've learned so many things throughout the years about me, still learning about me, what it is. People will tell you what you like before you even know what you like. And so for me, I think the move to LA actually allowed me to claim my independence and my independent thought. And so, yeah, self-reflection, and you have to have things quiet enough to even be able to really understand what it is that you can do to be better, or how it is that what you just said wasn't okay. This life of an entertainer, everyone is always telling you how good you are, how right you are, taking whatever. Case in point, I remember being told at an early age, you shouldn't work with women because they're too emotional. Well, what I found out was, for me, I don't have to be emotional at all working with guys. This is what I taught myself. As a matter of fact, I could say whatever to you. Do that, please, get that done. Yeah, but you know, no emotion at all. Not really understanding that it affects men when you talk to them like that as well. But more importantly, I wasn't ready to be responsible in my tone and how it is that I communicated what it was that I wanted. And with women, you ain't getting away with that. You ain't just saying something any old kind of way. It's like, excuse me, can you say that in a way that I can have it? And so it just made me more responsible for how it is that I communicate. Because to me, it's not being mean. It's just straight to the point. This is what I'm looking to have done. But when you're on the receiving end of that, you go, oh, okay, wait a second. I could put a little bit more heart into that, a little bit more love into that. And so, yeah, self-reflection is great.
I always wanted to know when you were out and Foxy and Kim and Trina and Kaya came out, what was your thoughts at that time? Because that's when hip-hop changed a lot and people were going at them so heavy. What were your thoughts?
I remember we were on tour and I got on the bus and someone had music playing, and it was something the deep bitch, the beat, and I was like, "What is this?" I said, "You got to turn this off." I was at a club in Los Angeles, and I heard the guy say something. I went over to the DJ and I said, "Can you turn this song?" And he said, "Okay." How different of a world that I would even ask a DJ to turn that, and he would turn it off. Now that would never happen. From the East Side, going anywhere, none of the male rappers called women. None of them. Not KRS-One, not Will, not LL, not anyone that I had ever heard on the East Coast refer to a woman as that. So it was completely out of the stratosphere for me. Even seeing Biggie and Puffy in a jacuzzi with women, I was like, oh my goodness, what's happening here? So things were changing very quickly. I didn't really know how to feel about it, except this is crazy. What do we do now?
Do you feel like it was systemically done? Because I asked that about rap and television. Because, as you said, the rappers weren't talking like that. And then all of a sudden, it was just an abrupt change, right? Same thing with TV. We had all of these positive images of black people, and then it was just abrupt change, reality TV. Do you think that it was systemically done?
Just now when you said that, I thought of it really starting on the West Coast. I think it was maybe NWA. I would really like to note who used it first in a record. I think it was different culturally, and what was happening in New York wasn't necessarily happening in the South and wasn't happening on the West Coast. And I think once we began to merge all of these cultures together is when it became okay to call someone a dog. I remember being in the airport and somebody from somewhere else said something to my dancer and was like, "What up, dog?" And my dancer was like, "Dog? Who the hell you calling dog?" But it wasn't a bad thing. It meant, you my dude. You might, with the way that we reference perhaps someone that we have affection for, or in that case. So I just think it's different culturally. Systemic? I'm not sure. I have entertained this conversation before. Like, what is the brink? Is it the door that has now opened to you can say anything? That actually happened with the sitcom. I had them tell me, we can curse in this. You can say whatever you want, because they kept looking at the scripts and they didn't see anything. And I said, no, this is how I want it. I remember sitcoms where you didn't need that. And I wanted it to be wholesome. But they kept saying, this is streaming. You can say whatever you want. Thanks for letting me know. We're going to keep it right here. So yeah, I think the doors opened and it was just whatever, however, do it.
Did the label ever ask you to change at all? Sound more like this, or do this more, or wear less clothes?
Or wear less clothes, exactly. Get sexy.
Never. Because we were too early. They didn't know what to tell us to do. And it worked, and it wasn't until a whole new thing came in, which it had to. Growth is what happens. But I do remember doing a photo shoot, and I must have been about 21, and I was ready to think I was a little sexy with something tight on. And Sylvia saw the photo shoot, and she called me, and she said, "What is this?" I was like, "Oh, well, I'm growing up." She said, "No, you're not. You're going to stay as young as possible for as long as possible. Put your jeans on and get out in the street and take a photo and show your youth." And that was the cover of Act Like You Know. So we did a whole new shoot, and I thank her for that.
Did it bother you watching all of your personal stuff play out so much on social media or just online? Like, oh, MC Lyte got a divorce and this, that.
Right. I don't know that it bothered me so much. I just love having the opportunity to get them told. So at that point, you've said whatever you want to say. I get to say whatever I want to say, which was, really difficult back in the day, to be able to give your opinion very straightforward. We had no platform that we could technically use. And so, yeah, say what you want, and then I'll say what I want.
All right, we got more with MC Lyte when we come back. Don't move. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. We're still kicking with MC Lyte. Charlamagne?
How challenging has it been for you, if at all, to constantly have people assume you were gay? Because I remember when they announced you were divorced, everybody was like, "Oh, I thought."
Right. And in the news, to me, it's just, when I said people will say that you like something before you even know what you like, and my biggest thing with the younger generation is, don't be so prepared to put yourself in a box. You're learning. Life is what it is. Coming out of teens into your 20s, you're seeing things. I had to learn much later on in life, everything you think doesn't need to happen. It can be a thought and stay there. Everything that you see other people do doesn't have to be the life for you. Growing up as an only child, things are impressionable. It's like, oh, okay, that must be the thing. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. Okay, we're not doing that. Okay. And so for me to be able to choose my life for myself is extremely important. So did it bother me? Perhaps in the beginning, But then it just became, oh, okay, well, that's how you want to feel. That's great. And that's not saying that those types of things didn't happen in my life. But that's not all of who I am.
Oh, so the rumors did stem from somewhere, but that, okay, got you.
Right.
You experimented, basically. Got you.
When you're young, especially in this business, it's like, okay, you think it, okay, let's make that happen.
Oh, now you're about to open up the Illuminati conspiracy theories.
Well, the sad part about it is many people get stuck there. They're stuck with what it is that other people want them to be or are comfortable with them being. You can't possibly look like that and want to do that. Or you can't possibly look like that and want to be with a man or find men attractive. Or me getting married, first off, I'm way more traditional than anybody would ever assume. So me getting married was because I believe in the sanctity of marriage, of partnership. It not working was devastating for me. But it also called to action me being responsible for the way that I speak, for the way that I behave, and being accountable for someone else's feelings. And so now they say you call in who it is that you are. I'm a much better person. So who I have called in is a reflection of that. And I love him. And so are we in a hurry to get married? No, he's been married and divorced. I've been married and divorced. So being married isn't exactly the thing that we're all jumping in to be in once you've experienced it, but it is something that we're working towards. And he's so totally different from a roughneck.
I would hope so.
Yes. When my family, met him, it's like, oh my God. And he's really a ray of sunshine and so different from any type that I've ever been with. And so I had to learn that that's okay. He's from Philly. So he's got the swag. Does it necessarily show? No. But you know what? I love everything that's happening on the inside, and he feels the same way about me. So many men would be like, oh, well, I've heard this and, I'm not sure. But he can get past all of that and see who I am and just love me for who I am.
Which is the most important.
I was going to ask, too, like when y'all, because I feel like all of y'all was so blessed to find your tribe early. Like, I feel like you and Queen Latifah and Jada, all y'all found each other very, very early. When somebody like Jada is writing a book, does she call you and say, okay, like, I'm going to share these stories.
Yep.
I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about that. So I want you to know that this is out there. Okay.
That's what sisterhood is.
Right.
And that's why we're friends. Because had a book came out and I was in it and she had said nothing, I'd be like, okay, what's up? Oh, I didn't get a chance. No, we don't have those discrepancies where for some reason something happens and the other one. If her name comes up in an interview, yo, check this out. I was at the such and such and this came up and this is what I said. I don't want it to come to you any other kind of way. We take care. And in these types of friendships, you gotta take care because there are so many areas where people are careless that if we're going to depend on one another in a true friendship, you got to take care of it.
Because in the book, she addresses rumors of y'all being together. And I'm like, well, what if people don't know that? and now when Lyte or somebody does an interview, they're going to ask that question.
Well, I think the point is it never was.
It never was.
Right. So she can bring that up. It would not be an issue at all. And for her, I guess it was important. Maybe people addressed her with that more than they did with me because I've never been approached with, is that, so yeah, I'm happy for her that she was able to get all of what it was that she was feeling out in the book and also celebrate our friendship because it is true that we have a sisterhood. If it only feels right that it would be reflected and spoken about in the book. And if that were removed, it would sort of be like, really? Don't we have a friendship? Not that I needed to be in the book, but when you're evaluating truth and what is, I would expect that it would be there.
Oh yeah, you were in the book. She speaks so highly of you, like you were one of her pillars in her life.
Yeah.
And what is Sunny Girl Inc.?
That is the management and production firm that we have.
Got you.
Dr. Lynn Richardson and I. Matter of fact, Sunny Girl was just a loan out company in the beginning. And it wasn't until she came on as COO and asked me what did I want to do. And I said, I want to make this a full-fledged management company. And she said, okay. And so we've worked at it, and it's one of my proudest moments to be involved with the career of others.
Let's play something off the album. What you want to hear?
King.
All
Featuring
right. Queen Latifah.
New album.
We appreciate you. We love
Thank
you.
you.
We value you, and we appreciate you, MC Lyte. You are an
Thank you.
icon. You are one of the reasons that we even sitting in this studio because of the foundation that people like you laid.
Thank you, fellas.
Thank you.
The new album 101 comes out in September.
Yes.
And make sure you go pick it up. And thank you again.
Thank you.
It's The Breakfast Club. It's MC Lyte.
Drop on the
Nobody knock you off your square.
Okay.
Let your light shine bright.
MC Lyte. Salute to MC Lyte, the icon, the legend. Appreciate her always.
That's right. That record features Queen Latifah. It's called King.
King. That's
yes. Right. Off her new album that'll be out in September.
Yes. We are The Breakfast Club. Jess Hilarious is on maternity leave, so we're holding it down. So let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real. Whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jessica Robin Moore, just don't do no lies.
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mess.
On The Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Now this looks crazy. You need some better light, bro, because you in front of the sun and your waffle colored skin and the way your Beijing is hitting that light is scaring us. Isn't that scaring you, Ray? I didn't even know who that was on the screen just now. I got a light skinned friend look like Michael Jackson. You hear me?
The sun's coming on, man. The sun's
coming out, bro.
That sun's coming out. Let me wipe the camera. I think the sun. I meant the light. I just turned the light.
Maybe God does turn the sun on. You never know. Okay.
All right, we got a little better. All right. Well, anyway, let's start off with P&B Rock. You know, his murderers were found guilty yesterday. Now, the murderers were a father and son duo that were trying to get his jewelry, allegedly.
A man has been convicted in the shooting death of rapper P&B Rock. Freddie Lee Trone was found guilty of felony murder, robbery, and conspiracy at a Compton Superior Court this afternoon. The incident happened at a Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles in South LA back in 2022. The rapper, whose real name is Rakeem Allen, was dining there when investigators allege Trone sent in his teenage son to rob and kill him. Prosecutors argued the 41-year-old father was the one who orchestrated the deadly robbery and was his son's getaway driver. Trone's co-defendant, Tremont Jones, was also found guilty of robbery and conspiracy. Sentencing is set for August 27th.
Horrible, man. Like what type of father sends their child, their blood, their seed on a dummy mission like that? Like, we supposed to be out here passing along generational blessings, not encouraging our kids to keep generational curses going. Like whatever the white man do to them, him, the father, whatever the white man do to the father, he earned it. Hard to have empathy for people like that. I feel bad for the son because he was just raised wrong. Young man never stood a chance. No, he never stood a chance in life.
His son at that point? Like you say, his father raised him. His father did the wrong thing. That's how he was brought up. So now what happens in this situation?
Well, he going to prison too. But, the young man never stood a chance in life. If his daddy was moving like that. So, I don't know, man.
Well, Kodak Black, he visited some Florida teams, a youth football team, and he decided to talk to the kids. And this is what he had to tell them.
And say no to drugs, they too good. Y'all gonna like it, you go crazy. This right here, this teach y'all discipline and all that good shit. Like, you gotta go to school, play football, gotta have your education, man. This is what you learn. Team and brotherhood and all that. You know what team means together, everyone achieve more. All that good shit, you feel me? So we lit, ain't no one of y'all own my how raw y'all live. Ain't no one bigger than the team.
Oh yeah.
So y'all Brick City, ain't none of y'all bigger than Brick City.
Man, drop on a clues bomb for Kodak Black. Okay? Very simple and plain. That message was very clear and concise. Don't do drugs because they are good and you will get addicted. Okay? Unity and group operation is a must and you need to get an education.
That's right.
All right?
He said, say no to drugs. They're too good. Y'all gonna go crazy on them.
He ain't not wrong.
Stay away from drugs. He right.
Drop on the clues bombs for Kodak Black. Okay? Kodak Black out here talking plain, sounding like Tim Walsh. You hear me? Okay? Right? KB for VP. What's up?
Now, one of the producers just hit me and said in the P&B Rock story, the son isn't charged.
Oh, he's not?
That's what they're saying. Yeah, I thought he was charged, but they're saying the son is not charged.
I thought they charged both of them.
And they said Freddie Trone was found guilty of felony murder, 2 counts of robbery, and 1 count of conspiracy. Now, moving on, Taylor Swift, she had to cancel her show overseas, and that's because they believe that somebody was planning a terrorist attack.
Taylor Swift scrapping all 3 nights of her Eras tour starting tomorrow in Vienna after Austrian police say they thwarted an ISIS-inspired terror plot targeting her concert. Swift's team saying in a statement, with confirmation from government officials of a planned terrorist attack at Ernst Happel Stadium, we have no choice but to cancel the 3 scheduled shows for everyone's safety. The decision coming just hours after officials announced the arrest of 2 suspects they say made detailed plans for an attack after being radicalized online. One of the men, a 19-year-old, allegedly pledged allegiance to the Islamic State about a month ago. Authorities say the bomb squad removed chemicals from his home an hour south of Vienna that they are now testing for possible explosives.
Hey.
Yeah, she was expecting 65,000 people sold out show inside and about 15,000 outside just waiting to hear her, just trying to hear her. So they were expecting like 80,000 each night. So they canceled it just to make sure her fans and everybody else was
I
safe.
have no problem with that. You can't take no chances with all of those people. You got to take every threat as a credible threat because you just never know. Because imagine if you don't take that threat serious and then you have the concert and then some BS happens.
Yeah. I mean, that's sad. You know, a lot of people are going to be upset and people are going to be mad because a lot of people flew in to see her. They paid for hotels. They paid for flights.
Rather be mad than dead.
That's true, but it's hard to say that to somebody.
No, it's not.
A teenager. No, it is.
I'd rather be mad than dead.
I mean, you're an adult, but
they tell the teenager you'd rather be mad than dead.
Teenagers ain't gonna care. They paid their hard-earned money. They were so excited to see Taylor Swift. You know how it is.
I'm pretty sure if you give a teenager, would you rather be mad or dead? Okay, and if they pick dead, then they don't understand what death is. All right,
not at all.
And that's that the 19-year-old in the PNB Rock situation. He was charged with murder, but a judge has found that he's not currently competent to stand trial because he was 17 when he got arrested. So I guess he was in the juvenile system. Yes, but the judge said he's not competent enough to stand trial, but he was charged with murder.
He was charged, right? All right. Well, that is Jess with the Mess. Now, Charlamagne, who you giving your donkey to?
Man, 4 after the hour, man. I promise you, Florida, I do not go looking for these stories. They find me, okay? But we need a man named Anthony James Jr. to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with him.
All right, we'll get to that next. And also after that, Arce and E. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, you can call us up right now. Phone lines are wide open, 800-585-1051. Arce and E. Again, the number is 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out The Breakfast Club.
The craziest people in America.
I really got Bronx trauma.
It's time for Donkey of the Day.
We in the Bronx.
Dad, what you talking about?
Suck much. Y'all not shutting us down. We in the concourse.
The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida.
He lied. Why does the Sunshine State consistently produce such strange news?
If I catch y'all ass in traffic, I whip her, my Jimmy out. Y'all don't say it.
It is just one of the many wacky news stories out of Florida.
On The Breakfast Club.
Catch you all in traffic, whipping my Jimmy out, and y'all gonna suck it. Right? Donkey of the day for Thursday, August 8th goes to an Orlando, Florida man named Anthony James Jr. Salute to everyone who listens to us on 104.5 The Beat in Orlando. Drop on the clues bomb from 104.5 The Beat. I love Orlando. I've been in Orlando so much my whole life. My mom's sister, my aunt lives in Orlando. My daughter is a competitive cheerleader, so they have all-star worlds in Orlando every year. I've spent a lot of time in Orlando, okay? Love that place. But what did your Uncle Charla always say about the great state of Florida? The craziest people in America come from the Bronx and all of Florida, and I promise you today is no exception, okay? And listen, Florida, I don't wake up looking for Florida stories. They find me. And this man, Anthony James Jr., was arrested for speeding. But, of course, he's not getting Donkey of the Day for just speeding. Oh, no. The show started during the traffic stop. Let's go to Fox 35 Orlando for the report, please.
A speeding driver is stopped on I-95 in Flagler County. And to the deputy's surprise, he passes out 3 times during that traffic stop. Take a look. Deputies say they could smell marijuana inside that car, and Anthony James Jr. appeared to be nervous. Deputies say he confessed there was marijuana in the vehicle, but that wasn't all. Deputies actually found oxycodone pills and a gun. Once arrested, he said he felt sick and couldn't stay standing up.
You think?
He was taken to the hospital where doctors discovered that he was suffering from some type of severe medical condition. He will be treated there and then face multiple charges.
First of all, we don't condone driving under the influence. This man could have killed himself and others just because he was high out of his damn mind. So it's a blessing that this man turned a traffic stop into a rest stop. Okay? Marijuana, oxycodone pills, and a pistol. Marijuana, oxycodone, and a pistol? That's what they give you in Florida when you graduate elementary school. Now, if he was smoking indica and oxycodone pills, no wonder he couldn't stay awake. All right, he was speeding. Because if he slowed down a little bit, he might fall asleep. What I don't understand is, if you feel the need for speed, you might as well do some speed, okay? Coming down from speed takes days, from what I heard. Okay, in fact, it causes poor sleep and exhaustion. So this young man was clearly on the wrong drugs, okay? You just got arrested for speeding, and now you at a traffic stop passing out, not once, not twice, but 3 times during the stop. You out here risking lives, Anthony James Jr., speeding on the highway, and your response is to take a nap during a traffic stop. FYI, news outlets in Florida, he wasn't taking a nap. This man was passing out, okay? He was gone to the moon, all right? That man was high and had no idea what was even happening to him, all right? When he got pulled over, he probably couldn't even hear the officers over the sounds of the highway. The white noise of the highway was probably just too soothing for him, all right? You ever hear those stories of people being so high and drunk they pass out anywhere? Are you one of those people who can sleep any damn where? Anthony James Jr. is Exhibit A, okay? Police probably thought he was auditioning for a damn NyQuil commercial or something, all right? I think this man knew he was going to jail. He said, F it, let me get a few quick naps so when I get in this cell, I can have enough energy to fight for my butt if I need to. Now, Anthony did say he felt sick, okay? He was taken to the hospital where doctors discovered he was suffering from some severe medical complication, and I'm not the highest grade of weed in the dispensary, but I bet you the complication was some type of overdose. All right. I bet you the complication came from the drugs that this man was ingesting. I don't know how much oxycodone he took, but it was probably too much. And Anthony will receive treatment before he faces multiple charges. And that's all I got for Florida. Please give Anthony James Jr. the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
Envy, corny dads who do radio joke. Okay, you ready?
Go. Yep.
What do you think his favorite song that we play every hour on the hour is?
Snooze. I want to do my joke, but you heard the answer, but I put it in the group chat, man.
What? I didn't see my group. What was it?
Oh, good. No, don't look.
Okay.
When 50 Cent gets hungry, what does he do?
50 Cent get hungry. This got to do with the donkey today?
No, I just.
Oh, come on! I ain't with the whole. Okay, well, when 50 Cent gets hungry, what does he do? Hold on. When 50 Cent gets hungry, I don't know.
58. You're laughing. I know somebody out there is laughing. You're laughing.
This guy's on oxycodone this morning.
Nah, I'm on oxycodone.
This guy's on marijuana and oxycodone, y'all.
All right. Well, thank you for that dog here today.
Yes, indeed.
Now, when we come back, Ask C&E, 800-585-1051. Ask C&E. You having relationship problems, relationship issues? Ask us. We'll try to help you out.
I don't got nothing for you this morning, but we talk about it. Why are we still here? Huh?
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. I said that.
Yeah, I know.
The Breakfast Club.
It's that time again.
Ask Charlamagne and DJ Envy anything.
Pick it up, roll.
It's time to ask C&E.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Usually we do Ask Jess or Jess Fix My Mess right now, but she is out, so it's Ask C&E. All right, 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Hey, good afternoon. Good morning. My name is Anonymous.
You're on the radio, sir.
You guys, so I know, man, but I can't. This story's too embarrassing, Charlotte. I can't tell it.
Okay.
Go ahead. What happened?
All right, brother. So basically, my girlfriend cheated on me with a white guy named Africa.
Damn.
And I know the producer said the same thing. Yeah, it's very embarrassing. So,
but now let me get this straight.
I have a 1 year. Yeah,
we could barely hear you. So
we can hear this man fine. You just want him to repeat himself to embarrass himself for no damn reason.
No, but you ain't know the guy is black and his wife is white. His girl is white.
Yeah, so I'll repeat it one more time. I am a black man. My girlfriend, who is white, cheated on me with a white guy named Africa. We have a 1 year son, and this happened a week ago, and we haven't been communicating since. She's been blowing up my phone, but I really just don't know how to handle this kind of situation. We've been together since I was in high school, and, this kind of just breaks my heart, and I just don't know what to do.
Why do they call this white guy Africa?
That's his literal name, Africa.
Oh, it's his name. I thought that was his nickname. Woo, that gave me a sigh of relief because that was his nickname. That means he got one of them big Shaka Zulu Mandingo penises
right.
And that's rare for a white man, and that's probably why they call him Africa.
You're not helping him out, bro.
What do you need from us, my brother?
You want help?
Man, I need some advice. What do you do when your spouse cheats on you?
Have you ever cheated on your spouse?
How do you end the situation?
Have you ever cheated on your spouse?
She cheated on me.
I know, but have you ever cheated on her?
No.
Tell the truth. I need honesty here. I'm like a doctor. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong. Have you ever cheated on her? Tell the truth.
I have never cheated on her. No, sir.
Oh, okay. I mean, do you love her?
I love our family. Ever since this happened, I don't know if I love her, because when somebody breaks your heart like this, you don't really know what to feel.
But those are the questions that you need to ask yourself. I mean, I can't sit here and tell you to leave. That's like silly. You know what I mean? Y'all got a whole family together. So you just have to ask yourself, do you love her? If you love her and you still want to be with her and she still want to be with you, then maybe y'all can work things out. Is she showing any remorse? Has she apologized?
That's so crazy.
She's apologized. She's been blowing up my phone, texts. I just haven't been able to reply, because it's like every time I open the phone, I click on her name and I go to type something, it just no words come out.
Let me ask you a question. Don't take this the wrong way. What's your penis size, sir?
Man, shut up, man. You see, now you would tell me to be serious, and then you're going to ask this man something like that. Shut up, man. You know why he want to know? Because if you get a divorce, he interested. That's why.
No.
That's why.
Usually it's a rumor, or that they usually say white women like black guys because they have bigger penises. But in this case, maybe your penis size is small and you're not fulfilling her.
Bro, don't answer. Young man.
Let me tell you something, MV. We've been together since high school. I'm 26 right now, so they're not going to be together if they're not satisfied with this test. I'll tell you that.
Oh, you 26 years old? You young? So y'all young?
Yeah, 26. We're young.
I tell you this, man. If you love her and you want to be with her, give her the same grace that you would want if you was in this situation. But y'all gonna have to have a real conversation about it. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to really, maybe go to some counseling and talk this through and try to figure out how something like this happens. And I don't want you to think that it's anything that you're doing wrong. Don't listen to envy. It don't got nothing to do with your penis size. Maybe she's not getting what she wants from you emotionally. I don't know, but that's something that y'all got to figure out. You don't want to divorce her, do you?
No. Man, I want to keep the family together. I grew up without a father, and I don't want my son to grow without a father too.
Y'all this is what you need to do. You need to answer the phone like Charlamagne said. Now, I was joking before, but you need to answer the phone like Charlamagne said, and y'all need to have a conversation where everything is put on the table, whether it's a flirt, it's a kiss, whatever that's going to make you comfortable and help you try to get over this. That's what you need to do. I advise maybe going to therapy, maybe having somebody in between y'all
gotta have
that conversation so somebody can understand, because if you might get too emotional and start yelling and start arguing and not listening to what she's saying, and she might not listen to what you have to say. So I would say definitely answer that phone call. Try to set up a time where y'all could actually speak with somebody there and put everything on the table. And then after everything's on the table, then you could decide if you want to go on from there. But as Charlamagne said, y'all need to have a conversation and really, really open it up.
And that therapist is going to be so confused. Okay? Very confused.
Wow.
I mean, it's just because you're certain.
Charlamagne, DJ.
Huh?
You're welcome.
I really appreciate you guys. Thank you for the advice. I'm going to pick up that phone. But before you let me go, NB, Charlotte, get honest with that line, brother. I need it.
You want the book? I got you, brother. Hey, send my man a copy of Get Honest to Die Line. I talk about Africa a lot in the book too, so don't be triggered. You know what I mean? I go to different parts of Africa every year for the last few years. Okay?
Hold on, all right?
Damn. That's gonna be crazy. You sitting in the therapist's office, and those questions that you be wanting to ask your girl when she cheat, you can't ask them in front of the therapist. The therapist gonna be so confused. How big is Africa? Did you suck Africa?
Okay. All right. See, I wasn't taking this. Look at you. Ask C&E 800-585-1051. If you got relationship questions or any type of question, call us up now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Ask Charlamagne and DJ Envy anything.
Pick it up, rude.
It's time to ask C&E.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. It's in the middle of Ask C&E. Let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is James.
Hey, man, what's your question for Charlamagne and myself?
I did for that. I would like to say to you all, and I want to put some positive energy out there to the baby. Hopefully, she comes out of it well. And
we received that on behalf of our good sister Jess Hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, my wife, man, she keeps the attitude from anything. I mean, anything. Like, I brought home cookies when I was at work. Come home and told her how good it was. She got mad because I ain't bringing her one.
So you ate a cookie and told her how good it was, and she got mad because you ain't bring her one.
Exactly.
I feel her.
What? No.
I'm gonna tell you exactly why I feel her, because as a father, right, and a husband, when you out and about and you taste something that's good or something that may be good, you got to bring enough home for the family. I did that last night. When I was doing the Daily Show, somebody was like, yo, I'm going to Magnolia Bakery to get some banana pudding. So I got to get enough to bring home for the family, because I don't even eat sweets like that. So
but I was at work. It was my...
It was what?
It was lunch break.
It don't matter.
He said it was his lunch break.
It was lunch break. It don't matter. How many times, if you ever been into the Breakfast Club and you brought food up here, I always bring food home for my wife and my kids. Because like Charlamagne said, if I tell my wife it's good and I don't bring it home, it's going to be an argument.
That's
so
right.
I'm going to bring it home. And the same with her. If she gets something and she knows I'm going to like it, she going to bring it home.
My neighbor comes from upstairs. Comes down the...
Hold on, now I can't understand you now. Just now you say your lady drive a Mustang. Hello? Go to the next call. I can't understand them. Moral of the story is bring food home for your family. Okay?
That's right.
I want to hear about how good something was. If you ain't got it for me, I can't taste none.
Darius.
How old are you, Darius?
Hey, Darius.
29.
Okay. Talk to me, Darius.
What's your question for C&E, Darius?
All right, so this is not really relationship advice. Me and my wife are not having relationship problems. It's more like advice from you guys. We about to have our first daughter. Just trying to see if I can get some advice from you guys, because I know you guys are both girl dads.
Love them.
Congrats, first and foremost.
Yeah, congrats. And first of all, congrats. And second, man, you about to be so blessed. It's going to be so many blessings that rain down on you. Little girls are definitely blessings. And I'll give you the advice my mama gave me. All you can do is love them, bro. Ain't no manual, ain't no rule book, ain't no one size fits all. Everybody experience going to be different, but just lead with love and raise your babies out of love and not fear. That's my advice.
And I would also tell you, enjoy it. Time goes so fast. You'll snap your fingers, close your eyes, you'll look up and your baby will be 3, then she'll be 6, then she'll be 7. Enjoy every moment of it. Enjoy changing the Pampers, enjoy burping that baby, enjoy feeding that baby, buying her first pair of sneakers, enjoy it all, because once they get older, you're going to miss it all. So enjoy every moment, and like Charlamagne said, just continually love, show up, and you'll be a perfect dad, brother.
Okay, I appreciate that, man. Hey, last thing. Did you guys look down there, man, in the hospital?
Hell yeah. You're gonna have a whole new experience for that vagina. And
right.
a whole new appreciation for that vagina. And you're gonna realize there ain't nothing you can really do to that vagina, because your penis ain't 9 pounds, 6 ounces.
I got you. Okay. All right. I appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Another reference. I'm a big fan.
Thank you. There's nothing more amazing than watching a woman give birth. When you watch a woman give birth, you realize who really is the strongest amongst us out here. I'm trying to tell you now.
All right. Well, Ask C&E 800-585-1051. When we come back, we'll tell you what celebrity they say allegedly was hooked on laughing gas. We'll talk about it when we come back. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Jess is out. She's on maternity leave. She did not have the baby as of yet, But we holding it down for her, so let's get to Jess with the Mess.
News is real, whether it's Jess Hilarious, Jess Moore, just don't do no lies,
She don't spare nobody.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shifter.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Now, yesterday, Candace Owens shared an unreleased interview with Kanye West. Now, this interview is from 2022. Why she released it now, I have no idea. But during the conversation, he spoke about some of the anti-Semitic tweets that he put out, and this was the reason why he said he put these tweets out.
Did you know the word alcohol is
from the spirit alcohol?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You knew that?
Yeah.
I believe that.
It is.
It literally, kills your spirit and allows demons to come in and take over. I 100% believe that.
I definitely was drinking when I put up the DEFCON tree. You know whose alcohol I had inside me?
Who?
But I don't know. Hennessy. It turns us gray. And literally, the demons
just come in. Yeah, no, I was fascinated when I learned that, the history of that. And it's literally because when you drink, you become a different person. It's almost literally like a spirit has taken over you. That's why they call them spirits.
Yeah.
What else?
Also, I was telling you about Kanye West and who's addicted to laughing gas. Now, allegedly, Kanye's ex-chief of staff, Milo, is alleging that Kanye is addicted to laughing gas. He claims Kanye's dentist abused his position and kept giving him laughing gas. Allegedly, Kanye spent more than $50,000 per month, and he would supply enormous quantities of this gas. Now, if you don't know what it does, you usually take it when it gets to dentist. It makes it, you don't feel as much pain. Now, laughing gas can always cause feelings of euphoria, but prolonged use has side effects such as erratic behavior, mood swings, paranoia, and violence, which people are saying are allegedly consistent with Kanye's behavior. Now, they're saying that this could be part of the reasons why Kanye is acting the way that he is, and he wants these allegations and charges to go against Kanye's dentist, so his license could be suspended, and this happens to nobody again.
What's sad, man, is that brothers like Kanye, they deal with mental health issues, they deal with substance abuse issues, and they never get the help they truly need, because they be having so many enablers around them. And people online will say things like they always want to say somebody is crazy and on drugs when they speak out about certain things. No, that person really is on drugs. That person is really dealing with substance abuse issues. That person is really dealing with mental health issues. And I don't care how much money you make, I don't care how famous you get, you cannot run from yourself. Your demons will always catch up with you, which is why I'm always pushing folks to go do some type of healing, go to therapy, do something, because if you don't deal with your trauma will ultimately deal with you. Better believe that.
Now, yesterday, which was also trending, was Michael Jordan's son, Marcus. People believe that he might have been putting some white candy up his nose. He was
what
out
you call
in
white
France.
Candy? Cocaine?
They believe allegedly that he was putting some white substance in his nose. People don't know what it is. They just caught a picture of him doing
shut
it.
Up, man. The hell you people don't know what it is. What else could it be? What else could it be, Envy?
I don't know.
Come on, man.
I don't take part in those activities.
You see a black man putting booger sugar in his nose surrounded by white women, that's a goddamn party.
It's a goddamn party.
Ain't a party I want to be at, but it's a party nonetheless.
Right. So people were trending saying he needs help. He needs to leave them white girls alone. Jordan, come get your dad.
Both of them. Both of them need to be both from white girls alone. Okay, the cocaine and the ones with the blonde hair.
You stupid, man.
Lord have mercy. Maybe he was shooting a movie. Maybe it was a scene.
Maybe it was a scene. Not funny, man. Salute to Marcus, man. All right.
Oh, man. Lil Duval put on Instagram. Hold on. Lil Duval posted. Lil Duval said, see, this is what y'all don't understand about Lil Duval. He just be up early in the morning high, and he be talking out loud, but he do it through Instagram. So he put, why y'all tripping off Michael Jordan's son doing coke? He's Michael Jordan's son. That's what he's supposed to be doing. Coke and F&Bs.
Oh, man.
And then he said, keep y'all poor asses out of rich people business. Jealous of this man living his best life.
That's what's wrong with you. That's wrong. Nobody take nothing serious.
We sure don't. We sure don't. You hear me?
But why y'all all in the man business taking pictures when that man is just enjoying his vacation?
Because he Michael Jordan's son, and he know that. All right? If he was just some random, nobody would care. But you Michael Jordan's son, and they see you out here living your version of a best life.
Yeah, he's living his best life.
Surrounded by white girls, sniffing white girl. Hey, man, somebody putting that on video.
I hate y'all. And lastly, Drake.
Hope that coke was fentanyl free. Where was he at?
In France.
Oh, man. So he might have had that pure.
No.
That's that. That ain't no GMO cocaine there. That's that organic.
Well, lastly, Drake. You remember the song Too Good featuring Rihanna? Well, during his 100 Gigs release, which he released a couple of days ago, where he just put out a whole bunch of everything, folders, music, and everything, there's a 10-minute conversation he has with his mom, and he talks about that song and who he's talking about in that song.
I get heavy on a couple joints, but this is more about me and Serena, so I
gathered. I gathered that.
But I wanted to make a song. Well, it's funny because when I make songs about women, I also make songs for them, so I know what kind of song to make. If I'm going to talk about them, I'll at least do them the justice of making them a song that they like. Yeah. Okay? So I know Serena very well, and I know that she'll hear it loud and clear, but she'll also not hate me for it because it's lighthearted.
Mm-hmm. And she has seen someone else.
I don't know, Mom.
Yeah, so that was Drake talking about Too Good, and then he got the inspiration and made it for Serena Williams. And that is Jess with the Mess. Why you looking like that, man?
Looking like what?
What? My man, he had a relationship with her and they made a song. He said all the girls that he dates, he makes songs or he does stuff for them. That's a vibe.
Okay, I'm minding my business. Why do you, as a beige person, feel the need to come to his defense and start explaining things that ain't nobody asked you about?
I'm just riding for my beige brother.
Okay, God bless. I ain't say nothing. Okay, anything else you want to tell us? You sound like you wearing a wire. You know what I'm saying? Like you just over here volunteering information. I ain't saying nothing. I'm over here minding my business.
I see the way you look at
the insecurity in light-skinned men ever since Kendrick Lamar busted Drake's ass is crazy. That's why a lot of times you don't even have to say nothing. When they bring up Drake, just sit there in silence. All of the beige men in the room be like, "What's wrong? Why you sitting there looking like that?" I ain't doing nothing. I'm just sitting there minding my business. Okay, your man took an L. That don't got nothing to do with me. Y'all don't have to be so sensitive and walk around and wear his L for him. Okay? Y'all be fighting for Drake's life more than him. Okay?
You know what? I'm going to call OVO Eli for our Drake therapy session today.
Freaky ass, he a 69 God.
That's right.
What's wrong with y'all? See,
what's wrong with you? We were sitting there minding our business. I ain't say nothing.
All right.
Did I say anything red? I was just sitting there cooling. I'm actually drinking water.
All right. Well, the People's Choice mix is up next. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club, and I want to salute to my bro 50 Cent again. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, where he's doing his Humor in Harmony weekend, where he's just bringing people to the city. That's all he's doing. He's spending a lot of money all on his own, no promoter. He's doing it himself, and he's just bringing people to the city to show people what Shreveport has. So he's doing comedy shows, he's doing basketball games, he's doing concerts, he's doing brunches. Double XL is doing the freshman cover concert here as well. I'm doing a couple of car shows here just for the city to come out and see what he wants to bring to the city. So I want to salute to 50 Cent. It's amazing to see everything that he has going on through the city, the flyers, the billboards, and all the stuff that he's acquired and purchased. So I just want to say salute to him. And if you're heading out there, join me at the car show. It's Saturday and Sunday, 2-day car show, 12 to 5. We're going to have all types of celebrity cars, stuff for the kids. I know Fifth is going to be there both Saturday and Sunday. I don't know what time he's coming through, but he got so much going on. I ran into him last night. He was walking around the city. So if you haven't got your tickets, you haven't pull up to the Drive Your Dreams car show in Shreveport, Louisiana, if you can. If not, next week we're in New York, New Jersey, August 17th. So I can't wait to see you guys.
Yes, and please, man, there's a lot of different creatives out there, a lot of different artists out there. Please find somebody to draw your beard in properly this weekend, okay? Because it looks ridiculous right now. To put that ink on just bare skin is silly. Grow a little bit of your hair, you know what I mean? I don't know why you just don't let your gray show, but grow a little bit of your hair and then let them put the dye on it. Just putting dye on bare skin is stupid.
I was talking positivity. I was talking about 50
I'm being, this is positive.
Human Harmony Weekend, and I was just telling him to talk about that. Why you always got to go there?
This is positive. You're going to put a little bit of money in somebody's pocket, you know what I'm saying?
Goodness.
Right? And then promote the person, because, you know, the way you look right now, whatever artist can fix that needs a million shout-outs.
Shut up. And then if there is a barber in Shreveport, I'm looking for a barber in Shreveport.
If they're the artist in Shreveport,
shut up,
if you have an extra paintbrush and some extra ink,
shut up,
please come connect my man's dots.
Oh my goodness, man. When we come back, positive notice, The Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ Envy, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Now, Jess Hilarious is out on maternity leave, so she didn't have the baby yet, but she's out.
Yeah, she hasn't had the baby. I think I spoke to her yesterday. And she was she's definitely, you know, going through it. But I think the due date is what, the 17th?
The 17th, yep.
Yeah, so she's just waiting for the baby to get here. That's all.
All right. Well, you got a positive note?
I do. The positive note is simply a reminder, man. You owe yourself the love that you so freely give to other people. It's just a gentle reminder to let you know that you deserve the same kindness and love you give out to the world. All right? Start with loving yourself first. To love oneself is just to give the same love you give to others. That's it. Self-love. Always remember that. Your first, last, and best love is self-love. So the love that you give others, please remember to give it to yourself. Have a blessed day.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Y'all finished or y'all done?